Hopefully the lag eases up. If it doesn't, we may just end up taking all the animals off. We went ahead and removed one of the mods for the NPC bots that are part of the animals and creatures on this planet. So if that lag doesn't ease up, we'll probably just have to get rid of um, the creatures. So we're going to go ahead and check that out, see how bad it is for this episode. Hopefully we'll survive this episode. That's always a risk. And it looks like we got lag, so there must be some more animals spawning in somewhere. We had the feral aliens mod in place to add some additional danger, but I think the two Earth-like animals and the feral animals together may have caused some of it, I thought. So I took feral aliens off, and we're trying it with just Earth-like animals, and if that doesn't work, we'll take that off, and we'll only have cyberhounds. And if that doesn't work, we'll have no animals running around. We do have other threats. We have pirates and stuff like that. So, meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and hop in here and get some materials we need. I want to be able to we're going to need that. Let's see. Let's get as much of this. Let's see. We're going to get, let's take the batteries. And then we're going to head back. It's getting dark. Head back to our base. We need to get those weapon systems up at some point, because at any point we could have meteors come down, or who knows what else can show up. You never know. Dangerous as this is, as you guys know, I always add... Yep, see, there's our lag again. Oh, it could be... I did make one other adjustment. I reduced the meteor content down to cataclysmic from Armageddon, thinking maybe that might ease up some of the console strain. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully that does it. If it doesn't, we'll readjust it back to where it was at, and then we'll just take the cyberhounds and NPC animals off. I have that reduced to the minimum too. It worked fine in the first playthrough, but there was a slight lag, but it has gotten a lot worse. So I'm thinking it's purely because of all of those extra characters. But I could be wrong. It's possible. So we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, see, we're lagging right now, and I think that it cycles through all the different creatures, I think, and every time you move to a new location, I think it spawns in different ones in that area. If we stay in one spot, which we probably will be spending a lot of time in this spot, it may stop lagging as much. But we'll have to see. Oh crap, we left this open. Deer can jump. Oh, good gravy. The lag. I like to include animals because we can eat them, and that's part of what I like to do. But clearly, there's a lot going on with this particular world, so... Alright, I don't think there's anything in here, but every time it lags, I'm always afraid something's going to pop up. Alright. What's that sound? Alright, let's get the materials we need to be able to put together some auto guns. Interior turrets, I mean. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drop that in there. And we're going to drop, let's get, I figure we can do 4, one on each corner. I need any of that. I think I got enough for all of that except for motors. Probably need more motor, but we do need... And we'll drop that and drop that. And there we go. We should have enough. I think we can do, if we can do full-on GATs, that would be great, but I don't believe we can do that. Well, we might be able to, you never know. No, we cannot do GATs. What? I can't do an interior turret, I thought I could. What the heck? Okay. Oh, that's right. We never finished that because we needed the... Oh, man. Alright, we need those anyway. Alright, let's get this done. We're waiting for the computer chips. That's right. Now we can do interior turrets. Oh. Now I don't want to do it on there, like right up on that, so because that's a tough spot there. But I do want to put one up here, and we'll put it in the center here. All right. That way we got full coverage in case anything does fly around. We need motors. All right, let's find some motors. And it's raining outside, so that's okay. It seems to be running pretty good. I'm not gonna crap on a gift horse, so to speak. So let's go ahead and jump out here. I think the likelihood of anything getting in the front door here is pretty slim with that gate in place. Hopefully that holds really well. Alright, so let's go ahead and load this up here. We're gonna give you... Alright. Clearly you found something worth shooting at, huh? Let's take you back a little bit. Oh, we don't have a range on this thing. Okay. Oh yeah, you do. Okay, good. Let's bring your range back to 400 meters. Could go further up, like right up there, but this works. I'm gonna burn through all my ammo up there. You know what? We need you for something else, so let's stop shooting at characters, okay? You are meteors only. How about that? Well, actually, we'll do meteors and small ships. Yeah, that's probably best. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do meteors and small ships once the lag gets over. Come on. Small ships, large ships, turret and stations. And you burned through quite a bit of my ammo. Alright. Okay, let's check and make sure we're doing good on audio. Let's see. Yeah, we're good on audio. Oh, hey, Minuteman, welcome. Welcome to day 2 of Armageddon. I need comps. Okay, that thing is like shooting every single wolf that shows up. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta get some more of these comps. They're over here. So let's go ahead and get these construction materials. Why are you not construction material? Oh, wow, I got it out of there? Then we know there must be in here. Okay. I burned through all of my ammo just dealing with the dang dogs. Alright, let's give you some ammo. 500 rounds for you. And there you go. Of course you're going to start shooting. I'm going to drop you down to a 400 meter range. Actually, make you 350. If I got a meteor coming in at 350. Oh, crap. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Alright. That's gonna hurt. Maybe. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Ah, down. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Down. Oof. Okay. What in the hell are you, dog? What are you shooting? Dogs and things? Is that many dogs out there? Good gravy, guys. They're gonna burn through all my ammo. Oh, you took the Kronos F1 to Earth and took some planet? Nice! Well done, Minuteman. I gotta figure out what the heck these guys are shooting at. How far out it is. Alright, let's see. Where are you at? I can't control you. Probably gotta do it from sitting down. See if I can do it from a desk. Probably not. I'll probably have to have a control center to be able to control it, but we'll see. Alright, what's turret? Yep, I can control it from sitting down. What are you shooting at? Dude, I can't even see what you're shooting at. There's like nothing out here. It's all foggy. Alright, well, let's get our thing restored here. Alright, let's swap these out. Where's my... Ah, crap. I gotta get ice. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Alright, so... Yep, we're doing this. Gotta get the ice. First things first, let's get these guns up and running, and then probably gonna run out of ammo by the time I get done with them, but let's get them finished real quick here. I'll be glad when I can get my gats up and running. Alright, so let's go ahead and load you up with stuff too. Alright. Cool. Now, here and avoid getting shot by our own guns. We're going to drop down here. We're going to run these things inside, and then we're heading straight back over to the refueling station to get some ice. Because we need it. And actually, you know what? Maybe I should be better served taking that apart and putting a regular incinerator here in its stead. I mean, it's not like we're going to need it. We're going to, of course, need it. So let's go ahead and do that. We can do that now. So, and that will give us our... Gosh, so nice not having to do my salvage stuff. It's like a treat, in a way. I mean, I don't know what this thing's going to do bad-wise towards me. Let's see here. I think... That is, yeah. Pretty sure that, yeah. Okay, good. Change grids, plates, and displays. Let's see here. There's grids. And there's plates. Okay. So, displays. Where are displays? See displays there. Let's see displays here. Uh-oh. Crap. Alright, well, looks like we're going to be making a trip after all, because we can't finish this without displays, and we appear to not have any displays anywhere. Okay, no problem. Go ahead and get this up as much as we can get it, and then we'll get displays and ice in the next run. Okay. What the heck is that thing so adamant about? Oops. Okay, you're gonna burn through all my ammo. Burning through ammo like crazy. I gotta change the, reduce these down to 350. That one. Whichever one's on the top is the one that's got to be longest range. Whatever it is, it's definitely having a field day. Alright, so we got some plates and some grids that need to get put away, and then we're going to go do that. So let's go ahead and do it. But first things first, let's go ahead and jump over here. Wait a minute. We've got a weapons rack over there, but we got weapons in it already, so... Got room in here? No, not really. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over here, and we're gonna... Wow, there's a lot of lag. Probably from the dogs that it's shooting. I don't think it shoots the non-carnivore ones. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's right. We gotta drop a bunch of these off too. So this morning's breakfast is of course going to be a bit of coffee, so we'll take one of those. Good deal, brought me to 100. Let's go outside. I'm busy shooting up whatever's working around here. Alright, then let's go. That's actually really cool sound effects, honestly. So let's see, you need some ice. That's really cool. Let's see what else you got going on there, Minuteman. Get minerals, upgrades, okay. Wow, you really had a time of it doing economy on there, getting some materials. You really had a really good adventure on that. Alright, let's get down on the drone assembly here. Wow, it is really foggy and rainy and miserable out. Hard to see what the heck's going on here, honestly. It's probably working the box so I can see so much of the grid but that normally would be underground. Alright, let's go ahead and land here. Alright, so we want, okay, what's the things we need? We need, what was that we needed? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I don't see what we need here. Alright, well. And now we've got stuff spawning over here. Yep, I hate the lag, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump down here. Alright, there's what we want right here. Displays. And displays. We don't have any of ice down here, but we do have oxygen tank, hydrogen tank. Got some weapons, rockets. Got a bunch of rifle magazines for the 50A. Is that the 50B? No, that's not that. That's a rocket launcher. Might need those, but I don't know. Definitely want the GAT ammo, so we might as well grab that. So you're gonna hit the, see? So you're gonna get the Rax Minuteman? Well, sleep tight if you do. Alright, let's see here. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get some ice. We need a lot of ice, actually. Let's load up with 6K of ice. What other materials should we grab? Batteries. Let's grab batteries. We could use some batteries always. Alright, let's go. Up in the air we go, and over we go again. Well, we need that ice so we can keep our jetpack going, so we can go back and forth at least until we can get a ship going. Yeah, we're definitely going to wait until daytime for that. Wow, this weather is bad. It's just raining and foggy. I'm watching to see the lights, because you can always see the lights. There it is. Light it some more. Get a beacon or an antenna on here so that you'd be able to see it. Like, for it to come up on the radio and everything. The only restriction I'm giving myself on this playthrough is no GPS. I'm not letting myself do GPS markers. Or at least I'm trying not to. Probably going to be pretty busy. Seeing as how, you know, according to the note, we're the last people left on this planet that's not a machine or a starving beast, so. Alright, now that we have assemblers done, we should be able to build GATs. So let's go ahead and drop the batteries in one of these, and we'll get materials to build some GATs. Oh, because that's full. Alright. Is that full? No. Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna need those, we need that. That. Okay. Let's see, what are we going to need from here? We're going to need this, this, and those. I don't think we need any of those, but we'll grab those too. We are going to need more grids than that, though. That was armor plating. Well, nuts. Seriously? I could have swore one of these had grids. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice thing is I'll be able to make it past because we have this. So if those buggers kill me, I'll come back and hunt them. Do the one on the close to door side first. Oh, come on. Yep, it's the leg again. Yep, we need more grids. Huh. Oh, wait. Ah, we have shelves of stuff. That's right, I forgot. Oh, yeah, we can get our grids from here. We actually have more material than I thought we did. Duh. I want to get those GATs up, but I guess flying back over there and getting the grids and all that would probably be worthwhile. And that probably would be. Okay. So we've got 2 GATs in place on those turrets there. That should be good coverage. Huh. Between the GATs and those... Okay, so we're gonna get this top one. We're gonna do the top one. Hold on a second, I need to get this plugged in real quick. So I'm thinking we're gonna get some good defenses in place here. So when those asteroids come... Oh. Wait for a minute. Okay, I'm waiting. Lag is lagging. Oh my gosh. I'm so over the lag, man. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so. Oh my gosh, I can't stand this. Alright. Okay. Alright, first of all, Gatling turrets are both going to be no character shooting. We don't need those guys shooting characters. And odds are nothing's really going to attack them anyway that's on the ground, I don't think. But we should have them target meteors and vehicles. And we want to take their... Just in case we get a drone attack. I don't think we're going to get a drone attack, but I don't know, we might. So it'd be good to have those. This actually might be a good idea to have... Yeah. Maximum out the range on that. Okay, cool. Now. These interior turrets are annoying me. Interior turret 3. You know, we're gonna go with 200 meters. Waiting for the lag to be done. Do. Alright. Alright. Now the one that's on the roof. No, that's not it. I know the one on the roof does not target characters. And I'm pretty sure... Alright, so that one we can take the maximum range to take out any kind of incoming meteors. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna drop these things off inside of the storage here. And then we're going to go up and get more grids so we can have another GAT in place. And that will be good. So, we got 44 left in that. Okay, good. Go ahead and close our door so that nobody comes running in. Seems to be a whole lot of animals. But that's alright though. I haven't seen any meteors though. cataclysm seems to be slowing down the meteor process. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not shaking a stick though, because it's calm right now, except for the constant dogs. So we'll have to see how things go. Alright. I want to transfer all the ammo as much as possible over too. So that's kind of a big thing. I just hope whatever the hell growled before doesn't startle me again, because that just sucked. Alright, let's see here. Alright, 86 of those. Yeah, we could take material. We might as well take... it's cobalt. We should take the cobalt. That way, if we need to do grids, we need grids for the GAT that we were working on anyway. And then I'm thinking we're gonna run those conveyor up with the cargo. Take 40 of those. We're gonna need that for the construction. Oh wait, need that for. And then let's see. We got components, but we can build components with our what we have. So I'm trying to think of anything that we critically need at the moment. Probably armor plates. And we might as well fill out the rest with some ice. Well, at least the weather cleared up. That's good. So, but yeah, I mentioned at the end of last episode to let me know in the comments whether you think we should go out on a circular patrol pattern, because we know we've got an unknown signal up on the mountain there, and we know we have this signal here and a pirate signal further past it. So I'm thinking we should do like a circle or go out the cardinal points or something and check out what else might be out there. There could be things that don't have power, that could potentially have good materials that we could utilize, things that might speed up the process of what we're doing. So let me know how far out you think we should do it, and if you think that's a good idea to do a circle, or maybe wait until we have our vehicle. Waiting for the lag. And the shooting begins again. I might put a welder there to keep this welded up. I wonder if I can do that on the other side. I'm gonna flip over this real quick. Always shooting. I don't think those wolves are going to hurt anything, so it might be better to just switch those guns over to other things. Well, they'll go dry soon too anyway. I'm trying to see if I do. Yeah, that's pretty exposed, that conveyor line there. Repurposed pirate base. Alright. Might as well get everything that we're going to need to... Well, I could probably pull the uranium out of there, I guess. It's not going to process it, though, but at least we'll have it out of there in a localized location, I guess. Do the same thing with these, I guess. Just set them up so that it's all there where it needs to be, I guess. Prototech scrap. That's going to turn into. Non-stop shoot. Good gravy. Taking them off of the shooting the animals. There. Just so it's quieter. My gosh. The animals aren't going to do anything. Just run around. They're not going to attack anything, I don't think, so. They can't get up here, they've got a fence. So. More than anything, those wolves and animals, all they're just going to create is a problem when I'm out and about, not right now. Let's get this rest of this stuff out of here. I want to get all these ores out, make sure we're all good to go. Let's see the barrel we've got. Yeah. Out and put equipment in there. Kind of trying to organize things a little bit. That's what we're trying to do. Got solar panel materials. We'll leave those there. We'll actually pull batteries and put them in there. Let's see. That's all munitions. Take that out and that out. That goes for food. First aid separate. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. Okay. Down here. Let's see here. Pull that out. Put that away in here. Here with the solar panel stuff. Part of power. Try to organize the space a little bit. I mean, I feel better that we got some weapon systems up, so anything that tries to bother us is just going to run into a hail of lead, which is good. So now we can afford to be able to take a breath, organize things, and see what we can do. Okay, looks like that's full, so we're going to run over here to this one. And we're going to drop the other batteries in here. And then, let's see here. This is going to be agriculture stuff because we have organics here. So we'll pull that out and that out. Drop that and that in there. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? More magnesium. Okay. Come over here. And then we're going to drop magnesium in here. lot of power cells, but that's okay. That'll be overflow food. Alright. First aid stuff, how about that? That'll be our first aid kit. Cool. Now we've got organization. Did we organize this stuff in here? No, it's more like so we'll take those out. And those will go back up here. Alright, cool. Now, I'm thinking up here we're going to go ahead and this is where we'll put the garden. I don't want to go outside of this building as much as we can because we've got to build a platform to grow to get out of this planet. But right now I'm thinking this would be a really good spot to put that. We also should put a cover over this to protect it from any kind of falling debris. So maybe, yeah, but we need to get everything we can from the remote drone supply. So how much we got left? 24. Let's go ahead and charge this back up again. We should probably have O2, have hydrogen tanks in place too. That's actually something we really should probably consider doing. At some point, let's go ahead and take this on there, right? I think at this point we need to go back and get some more stuff. All in all, I think we're doing pretty good on this so far. Hopefully our luck holds on this day. Day 2. Last person left on Terra Nova. It's calm before the storm, I'm sure. We'll fly up here. We'll just do some trips back and forth, and we'll start building a cover over that. We're going to need to do probably going to want to do heavy armor just in case we get hit by a meteor by accident, something that gets through our defenses. Always with the we should also take the minute and build up those 2 tanks because they could have hydrogen in them. If we can make a ship that has hydrogen tanks attached to it, we might be able to dock with them and be able to offload stuff a lot faster. Actually, it makes more sense for us to actually build a ship, but not one that runs on hydrogen, but one that runs on electricity. We have that generator. Oh, we should make turbines and get them on the top, up on the roof, and get decoy. Oh no, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm so glad I thought of that. Okay, we've got one more problem. Those guns aren't going to last. We've got to prepare. If we have a lightning storm, we're going to be in big, big trouble. So we're going to need... Well, first of all, we're going to do this as a material grab. Alright, now we're going to go back and we've got stuff to build. We need to get, yeah, we're going to need to build some stuff. We got to build, it just occurred to me with the wind picking up outside that we might, I don't know if, I can't remember if this scenario has the lightning problems. So we're going to need to watch out for that. Yeah, lightning things. Yeah, lovely. So we need to get decoys up. Some sort of decoy. And we also need to get some turbines so we can get some wind power. That's what we're going to need, so...
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, goody. Here we go. That's why we're lagging. The rocks are coming. Okay, where are they coming from? Get down to the ground first, and then we'll look. Oh. Oh. Oh no. It's shooting, but I can't turn because we're lagging. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, come on. I can't see. It's lagging too much. I gotta wait for the lag. No. Oh, come on. Where are they at? Oh, crap. They're gonna miss us, but they're gonna get pretty close. There we are. Oh crap. There too, huh? It's like a rain of fire. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Alright, well, I guess Cataclysm works just fine. Okay, we need to get this other stuff sorted. We need to get the materials for decoys and turbines. So let's drop this stuff off in here. Alright, so we're gonna need... let's get 100 of these. More lag. Okay, we're gonna need this. Lag. More lag. I'm gonna have to do something with those animals. Radio components at all. We don't. Well, let's go here. Oh, wait a minute. We don't, but we do have an assembler. Okay. Get a couple of decoys set up. That way if we have any lightning or anything attacks us, we'll be okay. we laggy today? I'll sit for a second and let it do its thing. Ugh. Okay. So for this particular bit, we're going to do something a little differently. I know they've got blue and different colors, but I want to go with the green. And let's go with... I don't want to do brand new, but battered armor looks good. I don't want to do rusted either, because this is fresh, new construction. So I want to make it fresh. Alright, so here we're going to go ahead and we're going to put heavy armor, a heavy armor block right here. Nice and green. Good, good, good. Ooh. Not going to fall down there. Okay, now. Going to put this right here, and then we're going to go ahead. I could do... I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a big heavy armor post up like this. Just do some big heavy armor blocks, but I don't know. I think maybe we'll do like something like this. That. And then we're going to go with that. Alright, and then over here, or actually, and then right here, we do a regular block green, of course. We do a regular. I mean, we could just do, let me do a regular block, or we can go with a, oh, we can't do truss pillars. Ah, okay. Column there. Column there. And then well, see, that's a thing. Wow. No wind at all, huh? Well, that's a disturbing thought. check something out here. What's the deal with that wind turbine? Why is it not spinning? No wind clearance. How is there no wind clearance? How is there no wind clearance? I don't get it. Okay. Huh. Alright, well, let's do this. Now do we have no wind clearance? No. Alright. Not high enough, apparently. Alright, we'll go a little higher then. How about that? I mean, I don't know if it's gonna just get fragged with the first wind blast we get or something, but we'll see. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5. Alright, now, does this make us have enough clearance for that? Let's see. I don't understand. We're high enough, there should be more than enough wind clearance. Okay, that's weird. Wait a minute, did I just... she's having some glitchy issues. Alright. Well, seems as though we made it through day 2. Now it's nighttime. Had a bit of a rainy day, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day, and we'll see you hopefully on day 3, and we'll survive that day too. Things kind of worked pretty good. There was still some glitches, stuff like that. I think it had to do with the spawning of things in, too much things spawning. So, I don't know. We may have to adjust the animals. The meteors are certainly on point, so that's always an option. So, we'll have to see how things go. Anyways, thank you for joining me on Armageddon on Terra Nova, and we will see you next time. We're going to go ahead and close the doors and put these things away. Alright. Okay. See you next time.